Hey guys, we got a bit of a rough one today. I want to start off by saying, for those of you who saw my original take on this, that was before more information came out. And I should have been a little bit more clear, because my first reaction was they killed this alligator before any remains were found. So when I first found out about this, it was actually on Facebook with my local news organization that I follow on there called IonTV, because this happened like literally a 5-minute walk from where my parents live. And I've been past this. I literally have walked on this sidewalk here. And when this just goes to show you, when you see where this happened, an alligator can literally be anywhere. So, I mean, this is a rough one. I mean, not much is known on it yet. So, yeah, we'll go through. This was updated at 4:47 this morning. Of course, the Sun is a UK newspaper, so their timing is a little bit different. But yeah. First responders raced to a park in Largo, 30 minutes from Tampa. It's more than 30 minutes from Tampa, to rescue the remains and investigate what happened on Friday. I guess it depends on traffic. Doesn't really matter. It was not 14 foot. It was 13 foot 8, but they just rounded it up because in the UK, don't you guys use like centimeters or something? I don't know. Yeah. Jamarcus Bullard said he was looking for fish in a neighborhood lake while waiting for a job interview when he spotted the gator. I noticed it had a body in its mouth, like a lower torso, told Tampa Fox affiliate WTTV. So once I realized that, I ran straight to the fire department and got them. They confirmed there was a body. FWC officers wrestled the gator out of the water around 2 p.m. so that first responders could recover the body. The reptile was humanely killed, Pinellas County Sheriff's Office said. It's unclear if the person died from the gator attack or if the beast got a hold of the body after the victim's death. Cops haven't offered many details about the victim except that it was an adult and an autopsy would soon be underway. Aerial footage showed the lifeless body of the massive gator loaded in a flatbed truck as blood covered the sidewalk. There's a little video that goes with this too.
A job interview, and I was always looking to the lake just for fish and stuff, and I spotted the gator.
Jamarcus Bullard says he took a good look at it and noticed something was in the gator's mouth.
I noticed it had a body in its mouth, like a lower torso, so once I saw that, I ran straight to the fire department and got them. They confirmed there was a body.
Bullard says seeing something like that is surreal and tragic.
Good. Well, that's rough. Yeah, thank you. That's rough. There's really not much more to say than that. Yeah, you see the size of the creek that body was found in. I mean, it's a tiny little drainage canal. That's all it is. And that's a massive gator. That's a big gator. It's a really big gator. 13 foot 8. That's like, here's the thing. I am for hunting of alligators. I am 100% for it. I've done it. I am 100% for the hunting of alligators. But, oh man, that's a big freaking gator. Look at all that blood. I am 100% for the hunting of alligators. The frustrating part to me is that they don't allow hunting of alligators in this area. There's like one lake in Pinellas County, maybe two that you can hunt, Lake Seminole, and they only release like 1 or 2 tags a year or something like that. It's a ridiculously low number. And there are lakes, including Lake Magori, which I've talked about on here before because people are known to throw bodies in there. And recently there was a child that was thrown in there. The father threw the child in the water and the gator was holding onto it. There are many large alligators in there. I've been kayaking on that lake and I've seen them, and they're huge, and there's a lot of them. With that being said, you can't hunt the lake. So a lot of gators will build up, and we encroach, and there's only so many places that these animals can go. Well, this one decides to get off because this lake chain that it's a part of, this canal is a part of the Lake Seminole lake chain in the center part of Pinellas County. There's Lake Seminole, Walsingham Lake, and Taylor Lake that are all connected via canals, and eventually it does lead to the Gulf. But, you know, there's like some spillways and everything, so it's not like a direct access line. So all of these lakes are attached. There are culverts that attach them all. Like, an alligator can get from one side to the other. Otters do it all the time. That's why you'll have like a little pond in the middle of nowhere with a friggin' otter. Well, I should say in the middle of like a neighborhood that's never had a gator or a otter in it. And all of a sudden one will pop up. It's because they just go through the culverts that are all attached to each other, because everything needs a drain. We get a lot of rain in Pinellas, so everything is attached. And so this gator was obviously going around through the culverts, or maybe even crossing the road at certain points. But it's a sad situation, but this kind of stuff is going to happen when you're not allowed to cull them. At the same time, I am under the belief of we should do things like Southeast Asia does it, or, you know, almost any other part of the world. You know, like at least with like saltwater crocodiles, or you're not allowed to kill them, even if they've killed people. Like, you're not supposed to kill them. You're supposed to capture them and relocate them. An alligator this large has been around a long time. I mean, this is 70, 80 plus years old, probably. And as sad as it is that somebody has died, you capture this animal and relocate it. And it doesn't matter. I hold that opinion on any animal that attacks somebody. Unless it's like you're in the process of being attacked and you need to defend yourself, absolutely kill it. But after the deed is done, I'm not for killing them. I'm not. Most of the time, we don't even kill the people who kill other people in our communities. It's an animal doing what animals do. Humans are different. Humans have the cognitive ability to decide that. This is an animal just doing its thing. And we have intruded on its habitat. That's just the way it is, in my opinion. You can argue with it in the comment section, and that's fine. You're allowed to have that opinion. I'm not dead fast on it. I'm not saying I'm 100% right, because I don't think I am. But that's my gut feeling on it. I am a human first person. But I don't think we should just kill something just because it killed a person. I don't. You don't have to let it alone. Give it to Gatorland. I don't know. There are places where this animal could go. But it's a sad situation overall. I hope the people whose family, I hope they find closure. They haven't released any names yet or anything, so we'll just have to wait on that. But when this initially came out, I thought that somebody just reported it because they saw a large animal and they wanted to kill it, because they hadn't found a body yet. And so for jumping to that conclusion immediately, I was wrong on that. Doesn't change my stance on what should have happened to the alligator. So if you guys like this video, I mean, you know, for video's sake, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you agree with my opinion, let me know down below. If you don't agree with my opinion, also let me know that down below. I want to hear what you have to say. I'm going to try these daily uploads and continue them. And I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. Keep it wild.